Hey guys, thanks for joining us on Extreme Outer Limits. This week's episode will be part one of a two-part North American sheep slam. This started back in 2018 for me. 2018, I was able to take a Dall sheep and a desert sheep. Now fast forward 4 years later to 2022, we're here for our stone sheep and our Rocky Mountain Bighorn. So this episode, we're gonna start the sheep slam in an entirely recut, re-edited version and bring you up to the final sheep, which will be next week's episode, which is the Rocky Mountain Bighorn. Should be an exciting couple episodes. Stay with us.
Extreme Outer Limits is presented by Night Force Optics. Precision optics for precision shooting.
Guys, well, we've made it to the hill that we want to kind of work behind to get up to elevation to where we should be able to see the sheep. If they haven't moved, we should be able to kind of side hill through this saddle and peer around, and the goal is to give Cody a little bit of time to age the sheep and make sure he's gonna meet the requirements. And then if so, and he gives us the green light, then we'll start worrying about getting our shot set up. So within a few hundred yards, we should be seeing something. They got eyes on him, they're still bedded. I mean, that one that's bedded looks amazing.
Sorry, you guys. He's 8 years old. He can't shoot. I'm sorry, man. Not 8, not on day 4. And I'm 100%. Was that 500 yards?
Made a big commitment on an 8-year ram, but that's the way it goes.
Oh yeah. They are freaking rams. There's 3 and they're moving this way. Spotted 2 at first, and then the third one popped over. 2 lower ones are full curl rams, but a little young. And then there was a half curl, and then 4th one, Bob was on the scope. He said, oh, there's another one that popped up. And that one's full curl, tipped out quite nice.
All right, well, as you guys can see, we're 480 yards from the rams. I'm literally gonna set up right here, and if they give me the go, one of these rams is gonna get shot right now. So there's 3, he's dead center, head down at us. Okay, perfect, thank you. On the point of the shoulder?
Yep.
You guys ready?
Dropped him. Beautiful. Oh my God. Wow. That was awesome. Fabulous shot. You just got yourself a friggin' Dall, man. Right on. Woo! Oh, yes.
That was worth it.
That was worth it, man.
The 28 cleans house, huh, boys? 7mm 195 28 nozzle. My very first sheep ever. Dall sheep, Arctic Red.
Beauty.
Cody, Braden, good job, boys.
Friggin' right.
Teamwork.
Oh, it's a good team right here.
Right.
Man,
Right on. Beautiful.
well,
Beautiful ram.
done deal.
Look at that, they're all
This segment is brought to you by the Night Force 5-25 by 56 Enhanced ATAC-R Rifle Scope. Features a lightning-fast 30-minute per revolution zero-stop turret, a 34mm tube allowing for 120 minutes of adjustment, and ED glass producing brilliant images in exceptional color contrast. The new Zeiss Victory RF laser range-finding binocular provides you accurate ranges and ballistic corrections from 11 to 2,500 yards. A fully customizable ballistics platform, Bluetooth connectivity, and a phenomenal binocular all in a compact and lightweight unit. The new Zeiss Victory RF is EOL's rangefinder of choice.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that hooks up a lot more than that's a lot more than I thought it hooked up. All right, well, let's shake a little gear here. Wow. Okay, well.
Started off. First sheep.
Yeah, this is my first sheep. I'm getting a little more excited as time goes on here. I'm just in awe of the whole thing, you know? So I haven't had the sheep bug yet. And I guess guys say once you get it, and maybe this will start it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I've just always kind of been an antler junkie. And so the whole horn thing is a little bit different, but I can see why guys get into it. It's physical and mentally challenging for sure. But the mental game, I gotta be honest, sitting at camp and then you're just socked in and the weather.
All that.
yeah.
Man, it came together
Yeah,
decent when it needed to.
I guess that's why just the sheep hunts are 10 days. Is there like 10,000 pounds just lifting off here?
I have no idea.
You're gonna sleep tonight?
Oh man, all right guys, well, again, I said it at the shot, you know, it's good teamwork. Everybody was just willing to do whatever it took and patient when we're slow up the hill and just slow and steady. So, but man, guys, thanks. It's been a great trip so far. I can't wait to see what other stuff we get into with the caribou and the moose, and we're gonna wrap up this episode. It's all the time we got, so. All right, so we've been working this mountain and we got guys on the other side that have eyes on the ram. We're trying to figure out how to come down and shoot across instead of right down on him and blow him out.
Boiler room, buddy. He's dead. Boiler room.
Dead ram, boys. Dead ram.
Good shot, Bob.
Well, done?
Yeah, he's
I mean,
down. He's down.
I mean, this setup is so crazy on this rock. I don't even know, but I was on him good when I pulled. Well, there's a whole 4 days of running around the craziest mountains I think I've ever been on in my life to kill a giant desert sheep. So I wish I had a lot more to tell you, but I think everybody else got a better view of it than I did. So my reaction at the sheep will be about as genuine as it could be. I seen big mass, big curls, and then when I squeeze the trigger, gone. So
He's awesome, buddy.
oh man, big team effort, man. Awesome.
This segment is brought to you by the Extreme Store, now offering optics, bullets, and accessories for all your hunting needs. For more information, visit theextremestore.us. Extreme Outer Limits is also brought to you by Trigger Tech Triggers. With the most advanced technology in the industry, Trigger Tech Triggers offer the most precise, consistent, and dependable triggers for your rifle, on the range or in the mountains. Extreme Outer Limits TV wants to thank you for watching the past 13 years. To continue keeping up with Extreme Outer Limits, subscribe to their YouTube channel, where they will carry on showcasing their premium products and hunting adventures.
Look at that, huh? They don't get any prettier, I'm telling you. It's just a gorgeous ram. Good job, buddy. Look at that.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
Look at that. He about broke all that off.
So are we looking at something special?
It's a good ram. Good ram. It's just way past his eye.
He's old, huh?
Yeah.
I think what we're most impressed with though is his age. I mean, right? He's a 9 to 11-year-old ram. I mean, that's the thing with
That's
sheep
the one you
hunting.
want to harvest out here. This guy's bred his genetics as much as he's gonna, and it's time for somebody else to get the new genetics in here.
That's awesome. Well, all right. I guess that's gonna wrap this Mexico trip up. I'm just taking it all in. Everybody else talking, and I've been totally okay with it because I'm sucking it all in. But I guess it's definitely time that this show has got to end. Man, 4 days of hard pushing, right? I wasn't gonna lie. After the first day, I was like, "Whoo, man! Hope the action picks up a little bit." There really ain't many of these things, but then when you find where they are, I guess that's where they are, right? There's more rams, even some ewes and stuff. So anyway, well, I'm glad to have got it done. It's kind of been a crazy year for me because I got both the sheep that start with the letter D down. I got a Dall at the beginning of the year, basically a world away from here, right?
Right.
All the way up in the NWT, and then traveled down in sunny Mexico to get the desert done. So I don't know what to, I'm not even gonna get anybody started where we're gonna go from here. We're just gonna get these two home and just let this marinate for a little bit before we start talking about the next one. But it's been a good time, big team effort. I mean, this is just a crazy deal to find one like this. A lot of eyes, a lot of hours, a lot of boot rubber left on the hill. So really cool, guys. I really appreciate it, everybody. It's been a great time. Alright guys, we've put in about 4 hours of horse riding, about an hour hike straight uphill. Got up on this ridge, and as soon as we crested the other side, there's a big band of rams. There's one in there in particular that Denny just went around. It's on the fence. He's dark bodied, real dark horns, and he's getting pretty stacked up at the bases, so they were 900 yards from here. It's too far to age him. So we're gonna skirt around here and close a couple hundred yards and get back into him and see if he's legal. I think here they gotta be either 8 years old or they gotta be full curl above the bridge of their nose. So I think he's got the above his bridge covered, but we gotta count those rings.
latest update is we've been in this position for over 2 hours, cooking like some scrambled eggs in the sun. 4 of the rams got up, but not our ram. Almost had him dead about 20 minutes ago, but the small ram was standing behind his back end, so didn't shoot. But we're gonna have to get him dead pretty soon. Got a long ride out of here.
$732, $734, $740.
Right over front.
Ready.
That hit him.
That looked like it got him right.
That right behind the shoulder. That should kill him.
This segment is brought to you by the Extreme Store, now offering an exclusive Macmillan Game Hunter Universal Inlet stock, capable of accepting all Remington clone actions in a wide variety of barrel contours. For more information, visit www.extremestore.us. Extreme Outer Limits is also brought to you by the Extreme Shooting School, an information-packed 2-day class. For more information, go to extremeouterlimitstv.com. Extreme Outer Limits is brought to you by Defiance Machine, the gold standard of premium rifle actions, designed to provide exceptional accuracy and dependability without compromise. Extreme Outer Limits is also brought to you by the all-new Extreme Heavy Hybrid line of Berger bullets. Rated best in class, ballistic coefficient, delivers the greatest amount of kinetic energy per caliber, will extend the effective range of your rifle. Go to the Extreme Store to get yours today.
Well, guys, we have us a stone sheep on the ground. Guys, I am elated to have my stone sheep, and this has been my nemesis of all the sheep. You know, I've actually went on a hunt, got skunked, and then we had to work it hard for this one. So, long story short, we clipped a leg, then we got one in him. We had to move all the way in on top of him, and then we shot him up close. Cameraman was behind the roll, he couldn't actually see it. And we thought we had it good, and then he sat there and he kicked. And then we'll show you, and he kicked himself off this cliff. So that's why we're all the way down here. That's the story. The good, the bad, and the ugly final season. It happens. But we got a nice stone sheep on the ground. So let's get to that. Denny, tell me about your stone sheep that you got here. Because as far as I know, I like him.
Well, he's beautiful, right? Nice full curl, beautiful dark hide. That's why the guys come here. They have really nice color on our coats, on our sheep here. So,
yeah, he's very much salt and pepper, very dark horns. Now, I am not a sheep expert. I killed a Dall, killed a desert, and I worked my ass off to get this stone. But this is a good sign, right? This pretty decent mass.
Yeah,
not a lot of hair there.
Yeah, you want not a lot of hair. He's going to be really tight actually. There, he's going to be pushing. His bases are probably pushing 14 inches. He's got nice width across the front here.
You know, out of some of the sheep hunts I've watched myself, and just looking at other places for trying to book hunts and things like that, you always see lots of length. And I kind of have a mantra with my sheep. Again, I've killed 2, my desert and my Dall. Neither one were exceedingly long, but I've done well in the mass department.
And for our area, he's pretty decent.
Yeah, this seems to be.
Not, again, he's just like what you're talking about. He's not overly long. I think he's a 8-year-old ram.
Okay, so he's legal on all fronts.
Yeah, he's legal.
Age and length, because he definitely is higher.
He's over the nose. He's got the age. So hard hunt, but you know, it was our first day out too, so.
We sat there for 2.5 hours when he was 500 yards just laying there, but we didn't want to take that shot where there was other rams around and we didn't want an accident, so.
That would have been not a good deal.
So, thanks for joining us. Sorry it wasn't as picture perfect, one and done. The Dall was, my desert was good. I don't know what got into me, but it is what it is. Thanks for joining us this week. We'll see you guys next week. In this week's episode, we were able to capture the 3/4 slam from the Dall, the desert, all the way to the stone sheep. Now stay with us, because next week's episode is going to be all things on the final chapter, the Rocky Mountain Bighorn. And since I've already been here and I've lived it, I can tell you it is an absolute cliffhanger, literally. See you guys next week.
Extreme Outer Limits, brought to you by McMillan Stocks, Rugged Ridge Outdoor Gear, Night Force Optics, Grip and Pull, the best bullet puller in the world, MOA Rifles, Defiance Machine, Star Valley Outfitters, and Broken Top Outfitters. Also brought to you by